Hi, it's DurchBurch. Hey guys, DurchBurch. So yeah, it's been a while. I apologize. I was gonna try and get a video out, you know, all the way back on what, Saturday, was it? I believe it was Saturday. Yes, should have been. Saturday as well as on Monday. But I was moving back to campus, was a bit preoccupied with stuff, which I'm sure anyone who has, moved or, has just, been at college knows it can be a little bit hectic and a bit busy when you're moving back in and getting yourself resituated and all that. But I'm back. I'll be, keeping up my streams as usual. Scheduling for them might shift slightly as I try to find a time that works best with my schedule. And with the schedule of things that I have to deal with around campus. So yeah. Anyways, besides that, let's just dive straight into this. It's a rant you saw already. It's about the Overwatch League skins and their pricing in Overwatch. So, a lot of people have been complaining about the Overwatch League skins and the, price in real-world currency that you have to pay to get all of them. And if you look at it, so if you do the math, I can't remember who did this math, but I know multiple people have seen it around. The total cost of all 312 skins is $1,199.88 US. Which, yes, that's high. That's $1,200. That's a lot of money for, what's basically just a clothing option in a video game. But I don't think this is unreasonable, and this is why. So, there are 312 skins for that $1,200. That means it's about $3.84.5, or about $3.85 US, if you round up to the nearest cent. And I'm assuming that's what you usually do if you're charging individually for things. And so if you look at that, that's $3.85. That sounds a bit high, and you're like, well, that's a little bit much for a skin. I can definitely say, yes, that's higher than most skins in most games. But if you look at where this money goes, it becomes a little less crazy. But I'm also going to point out, so that $3.85 roughly means that for all 26 skins for one of the teams, it's about $100. It's $99.99 US. It's exactly $99.99. So you can get a full team's colors for all of the heroes in the game for $100. An important thing about that, though, is that half of that money, half of that $99.99 goes to your team of choice. So if you're buying, so half of that $3.85 too will go to the team that you're supporting. So you're just literally you're giving them some money. That's the part of the goal of these skins. Of course, Blizzard is making money off of them, but so are the teams. And these are epic skins. Epic skins. I saw someone in the forums break down that the current rates for epic skins and loot boxes, if you were to buy 5 loot boxes, you would not be guaranteed to get an epic skin. And the cost of 5 loot boxes is more than the cost, or is more than $3.85 US. So, you have that going for you. Like, it's a more efficient method, it's a cheaper method, it's less expensive to buy an Overwatch League skin than to buy any other epic skin, because you can't just buy them. You have to get them through chance-based things that you have to pay for or earn in-game. And yes, you can earn those in-game, and you can't earn Overwatch League skins in-game. But regardless, $3.85, half of that goes to your team. So you have to really look at it. How much money are you paying the people who made this skin? And that's about $1.90, so about $1.92.5, so about $1.93. But I think it would actually be $1.92. So you're paying $1.92 for an epic skin, really. If you look at it in how much money goes to the creators of the skin, how much money is going to Blizzard itself. And if you look at any other video game, if you're trying to buy a skin, you're probably not going to get it for $2. Heroes of the Storm, it was about $7 for a good skin, $6 for a less impressive skin, up until the Heroes 2.0 came out, and then they incorporated loot crates and stuff into that. Or loot chests, I believe, yeah. Loot chests in Heroes of the Storm. So they put loot chests in the Heroes of the Storm, and so that $7 price tag that would get you 3 variants of a skin, or that $6 price tag that got you 3 variants of a skin, has gone away. And now, if you look at that, that's one of the most efficient models, too, because if you look at League of Legends and stuff like that, you're buying one skin. Like, now you can get chromas in League of Legends. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played in a while. I haven't looked into it in a while. But I'm pretty sure you pay more than $2 for a brand new skin, especially if you want to get a chroma. And Heroes of the Storm, you used to pay about $2.33 per skin, and then you'd get the 3 variants that way. So if you look at this is not an unreasonable price for a skin as what's going to the company that made it, but it's also a skin that's merchandise. You're using it to say, I support this team, and you're also actually supporting that team. And so some of that money, half of that money, is going to that team. So you're paying extra to help pay people that you want to watch. So I feel like that's a huge thing for this. But I'm going to break away from the Overwatch League, and I'm going to bring in the equivalent structures for the NFL. So, the NFL, the cost of one official jersey from the NFL merchandise website is $99.99 US. That's the same price as 26 of the Overwatch League skins. That's a full roster. That's every character that currently exists in the game that is $99.99. One NFL jersey is $99.99. So that's already there's this jump, this massive jump. This is $385 for your merchandise versus $99.99 for your merchandise. That's almost 25 times the price. There are 53 players on an NFL team, meaning that all of the jerseys for that team would cost $5,299.47 US. That's insane. And with all 32 teams, that's $169,583.04. And this is not including tax, which the Overwatch League doesn't even have. There is no tax in the Overwatch League as far as I can tell. And if there is, there's a lot less tax that you're paying on that than on the $169,583.04. But with the NFL, though, the money for all merchandise, any merchandise you buy, no matter what team, is split in 33 separate ways. So there's the chunk that goes to the NFL. I'm not entirely sure what percentage goes to the actual NFL itself, but a chunk goes to them. Then the rest is split 32 ways for each team. So when you buy a Steelers jersey or a Browns jersey or a Chargers jersey, you're not supporting the Steelers, Browns, or Chargers, you're supporting everyone. So if you were to buy 32 jerseys, only then would you be giving a cut to your team that is equivalent to what remains after removing the NFL's cut. So there's this whole factor of the Overwatch League, you're actually supporting the team you're buying the stuff from. You're not supporting everyone. And whereas, other sports, especially the NFL, you're directly funding the company and then the teams. There's a halfway split between team and company with the Overwatch League, which I think is a much better system in that regard, because, one, they're not going to let them get better computers to use in the actual events. You can't do that. You need everyone to be on a fair playing field. But what that more money can do is it can pay for better insurance for your team. It can pay for just be used to pay the team better. It can be used to get them, better, like relaxation things, like massages or stuff like that to get them, calmed down and ready for any given event. There's a lot of ways this money can be used. With the NFL, it's not so much like that. And with other sports, it's also not so much like that. Um, and a lot of people point out the fact, well, the Overwatch League skins, though, they're merchandise that supports your team. It's not real merchandise. Like, I can't wear this shirt. It's not. The Overwatch League skin isn't what I'm wearing. It's not what I am, and it's not, something I can just take into public with me. It's something that, while it exists, in game, it doesn't exist out of game. That support is there and in the money that I gave to buy that. And while that's true, there's a reason that the merchandise for the game costs literally a quarter, not even a quarter, sorry, 1/25th, 1/25th, that of the actual, real world NFL jerseys. So when you're buying, Roadhog for, Mayhem, it's Florida Mayhem, I believe. When you're buying their Roadhog skin, you're not, buying a shirt. You're buying a skin in a game for $4. And that's, but $2 of those dollars are going to the team. $2 of those dollars are going to Florida Mayhem. They're seeing actual money come in from you. They're seeing that you support them in a very direct way. I feel like that matters. And while you might not agree with the pricing structure or with the fact that, there's 312 skins, you want to be a completionist, what have you, you have to admit it's a better pricing structure and payment structure than what most sports have. And actually, getting back to that, I want to collect them all kind of thing. It's supposed to be merchandise. It's supposed to be, team spirit merchandise. You're not supposed to want to have all of it. I get that it's a video game and that 100%ing video games is a thing, but it's hard enough to 100% Overwatch in the first place, to get all of the skins, to get all of the sprays, and then to add 312 of those skins, and then say, well, that's so hard. How am I supposed to get all 312? How am I supposed to pay $1,200 to get all of these skins? If you wanted to unlock all of the things by buying loot boxes, if you wanted 100% Overwatch without playing, it would cost way more. And even with playing, you have to spend so much time playing. You have to basically know-life the game. There's so much money you could have made doing literally anything else that you're not doing. Like, the hours put into the game, it's not making it worth your while. It's, you're not expected to 100% Overwatch, and you're not expected to get all of the Overwatch League skins. That's an unreasonable expectation to go into the game with. While you might want to do it, you'd be part of a very small minority of Overwatch players. And if you think that you're not in a minority, if you think that you are the majority of Overwatch players, that the majority of Overwatch players expect to and want to have absolutely everything in the game, you're blind to how the game actually is structured and how the game works. You're not expected to have everything. You might want to have everything. You might want to have everything for the character that you love most, but you're not expected to want to have everything for absolutely every character in absolutely every way. That's unreasonable, that is stupid, and that is foolish. That is so expensive. Like, the people who play the game the most, I guarantee you do not have every single thing unlocked. I guarantee we'd have heard about it if someone had unlocked absolutely everything in the game, and as far as I know, I've seen no news stories about that. It's been years. You could, as it stands right now, buy all the Overwatch League skins if you had the money. Most people don't have that money. But it's the same thing with other sports. Most people aren't going to buy all of the jerseys for the NFL team that they love most for any given year. Most people maybe get 1 to 2 jerseys a year, maybe as gifts, not even purchases for themselves. And even if they purchase it for themselves, they're not going to usually get more than 1 to 3 a year in that regard. Like in that, I purchased this for myself, and you're only going to get a couple from other people in any given year. You're not expected to get all 53 or even 26 shirts. You're not going to get 26 jerseys from your favorite NFL team in any given year. That would be unreasonable. No one would really do that unless they were crazy rich. And at that point, they're not even directly supporting their team. They're just collecting memorabilia. And that's all. That's the biggest thing about 100%ing. You're not getting that 100% in the game to use it. You're getting it as memorabilia. So what does it matter to you if you want to 100% the game and you want to have all the Overwatch League skins? Why does it necessarily matter to you that they're not real? They're not something you can actually wear. It's memorabilia that you didn't plan to use in the first place for most characters. Like, you're not going to use all 312 of those skins. I bumped my mic a little bit. I expect that was somewhat audible, at least. But still, no one's going to, if they even get all 312 skins, is going to use all 312 skins. That's stupid and unreasonable, once again. That's 12 matches as each character. It would, with you switching skins in between each one, that's just stupid. Why would you do that? You're going to pick the skin you want. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to pick the skin for the team you want, for the character you want. That's why they give you 200 free Overwatch League tokens to get 2 skins. You can get 2 for free. So that 312 isn't entirely accurate, because 2 of those skins are free. You get 100 immediately. As soon as the Overwatch League started, you got 100. And then, as soon as you sign up for their newsletter, you can get another 100. That's really all it is. There are 310 skins for you to get, really. Maybe 311 if you really don't want to sign up for the email newsletter. So there's that many skins. You're not going to use them all. You just want them all. That's stupid and childish to say a company's bad for not letting you have all the things you want. It's like a child going, I want all the cookies. And it's like, well, it's unreasonable for you to eat 30 cookies at a time, kid. Don't eat 30 cookies at a time. Eat a couple at a time. Eat 2 cookies and go sit down, Eat 2 cookies and go play. Do something. Don't complain, I want all 30 cookies. You're not going to eat all 30 cookies. Well, what, I guess save them for later? No, you're just going to sit there and you're not going to eat them. You're not going to use those skins. You're not going to use all of those skins reasonably. It's like, stop being childish, people. Like, yes, it's expensive to look at it and the full cost of it, but if I really want to support a team, $3.85 for a single skin in the game, that's nothing to me. That's fine. If you want to support a team, if you actually like a team, buy their skins. Do not just buy them all. Like, I get the fact that, oh, well, this team has really cool colors, but I really like watching this team. This team's better. Like, yeah, I get that. I get that there might be that conflict of, well, I don't really like this team. I like this team. But this team has cooler color schemes, and I really like that, that Zenyatta skin. Or, I really like that Reaper skin, or whatever. But, like, and I get that. I had that conflict, too. Like, I'm supporting the Los Angeles Gladiators, because, as you can see on this, my campus organization is LAG, the campus gaming organization, the Legion of Allegheny Gamers. Los Angeles Gladiators, they're also LAG, and I feel compelled to support them because of that, and so I have their Symmetra skin. I'm going to be getting another one of their skins with that second 100 that I got. So, like, and I don't like their colors that much. It's lavender and, like, periwinkle. And it's like, well, I like... Or it's not lavender and periwinkle, it's like purple and lavender. And it's like, I like that shade of purple. I don't like that it's being paired with lavender. It gives it this very monotone, kind of dead look to it. But it works for Symmetra, it works for a few other characters, and so I'm definitely going to get, a few other characters with it. But regardless, it's $3.85. If I want to get another skin, I can, and I will. If I want to get multiple other skins, I can, and I will. It's not that crazy of a cost to me, because I'm not looking at it as I want to have all of them. I'm looking at it as I want to get the ones that I need and or want. I don't really need any of them, so I guess I just want to get the ones that I want. And that's what you should do too. You should get the skins that you want to get. And if you want to get all of them, you're going to have to suck it up. Get them all for that $1,200 price tag. You're not going to get them for free. You're not going to get them for less. You're supporting an actual team. You're supporting real people in their real lives. They are dedicated to this job. You should support them in it. You're not going to download their music for free. You're not going to watch their movies for free. If you really like them, you're going to buy their skins. You're going to legitimately support them. You're not going to be that horrible person who sits there and goes, I don't want to pay for this. I'm just not gonna. Like, you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be, the person who just doesn't support the things that they like. Be an active participant in a game that you love. Be an active participant in building up the sport for the game that you love. A lot of people complain about the cameras. You know what might help with them to have less first-person cameras? I don't know. Maybe some support from the community, some money for them to fund better cameras that they can put in as like a spectator mode that's, well programmed and ready to go, where you can track characters much better without having to go into that first person or without being at some awkward third-person angle, It's just silly to me that people are like, this is outrageous, $312 for $1,200. I'm not gonna pay $1,200. You're not gonna use 312 skins. Honestly, it would take forever to just buy all 312 skins. Like, it takes a couple seconds to do each one. Who's gonna sit there for, 10 minutes just clicking and buying skins? It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Yeah, that's my piece on it. That's my rant. I apologize if there were some less coherent portions, but this is what I think about it. It's not unreasonable. If you really like a team in the Overwatch League, buy their merchandise. Don't sit there and complain that you have to pay for their merchandise. Yes, it's in the game, it's digital, but that's why it's $3.85, not $20 or $30. If you buy one of their actual shirts, which they have on the Overwatch League website, if you buy some of that actual merchandise, it also will support your team, but it's going to cost you more. So the real question is, do you want to wear that physical thing, or do you want to have that thing in-game? That's all you have to ask. And if you'd rather pay $3.85 for something you can have in-game than, $20 to $30, I don't know the exact prices, but I'm assuming it's $20 to $30 for their t-shirts and stuff. If you want to pay that much and you want to get actual merchandise, do it. Buy that merch. Support your team. But if you're okay with supporting your team in a way where a game that you play all the time is your means of support, do it. Just do that. Support in the way that works for you. But don't get upset that you can't 100% the game that wasn't made to be 100%ed. It's just silly. I get, Breath of the Wild wasn't made to be 100%ed and wasn't expected for people to 100% it, but they did. Because they made it in a way that it was able to, even if you really, didn't want to. And it's even debatable if you can 100% Breath of the Wild, because that requires you to collect all the items. You can't collect all the items. You can't, because they respawn. But still, if you collect all the things that don't respawn, that's 100%ing Breath of the Wild, I guess. Overwatch is not like that. Overwatch has a chance-based system for getting most of the equipment in the game. I guess you can pay for it with the in-game currency, but it takes forever to earn enough to get anything. You have to no-life it to get everything. If you want 100% Overwatch, it's going to take you months to years and a lot of money. That's all I gotta say on it. But still, yeah, it's the end of the rant. It's done. It's donezo. If you liked it, give it a like, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. That's my piece. So I guess thank you so much for joining me for this rant. If you made it through this entire rant, thank you so much. for caring that much about my opinion on something like the Overwatch League and their skin prices. But anyways, if you want to see more of me, please subscribe and check out my live streams and my other videos that will go up throughout the week. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Trying to think if I have anything that's not Rant related to talk about. I guess Breath of the Wild's almost done. We're almost to the end of an era in that regard. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna go do human things like humans do. I hope you guys also go out and do human things like humans do, because that's what humans do. Be a human. Please, just be a human. Come on. It's easy. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Just gonna leave. Why are you still here? Go away. Thanks so much for watching my video. You see those thumbnails? The one on the left is recommended to you by YouTube. The one on the right is my most recent video. If you want to see more of my content, don't hesitate to subscribe. I'm also on the channel Pokemon News, so feel free to swing by and say hi.